Okay, we didn't finish this in class. We predicted that obviously cone 2 would be it because it had the largest radius. These were diameters. So that calculate each volume. Remember, volume is pi r squared times height divided by 3. This is a third, takes a third, right? So the volume equals, in place of pi, we put 3.14 in place of radius. Half of this, that's a diameter. The radius is, divide that by 2. I need a calculator. 1.875 divided by 2, you get 9. Okay, so the radius is 0.9375 squared times the height. The height is 4.5. Divide that by 3. Do the numerator first. 3.14 times 0.9375 times that again, 0.975, because this calculator doesn't have a square, times 4.5 equals, it's a big one, 12.41894533125. And then, of course, we divide that by 3 because it's a third. Volume equals to say round to the nearest hundredth. Oh well, let's round it to the nearest 10. 4 hundredths just in case. Inches cubed. Okay, and do this next one here beside it. Same way. And because it says calculate a volume of each one of them, so make sure you do the same here. In this case, the radius is given. Make sure you divide 2.5 by 2. A half is 0.5. And get the answer. And here's same thing. Now, again, pi r squared times h divided by 3. So 3.14 times radius, half of 4 is 2, times the height, which is 7, divided by 3. Okay, you do that. Oh, times the height. Put height times 7. Make sure you don't forget the squared. A lot of students forget this squared there. So 2 squared is 4, so 3.14 times 4 times 7 equals that. That equals to 87.92. Divide that by 3. Round your answer to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so your answer volume is 29 point, and it's just 6 here, because that's a 6 there, that 29.31 centimeters cubed. Okay, and then we did B in class. Let's do D. This is not the height. That's just diagonal piece to help us find the height. Right here, find the height, you have to use Pythagorean Theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So this is h for the height. A is 1 squared plus the height squared equals to c squared. This points to c. This is C right here. 3.4 squared. So, oops, sorry for the calculator there. 1 plus h squared equals to 3.4 times 3.4, because I don't have a calculator that has the squared in it. So 11.56 minus 1 minus 1, you get 10.56 equals to h squared. Take the square root. Square root of 10, it's 9 point something, right? I mean 9, close to 9, so h is 3 point something, probably 1 or 2. Okay, estimation, centimeters. So then you use whatever this answer and put the volume equals pi r squared times h divided by 3, and h of course is 3 point whatever you get to the nearest hundredth, you guys. Make sure you round it to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so I think I went briefly over number 7a, so I'll go over number 7b. Okay. Volume is, oh, they want you to leave it like that. Okay. Volume equals to pi r squared times h. So volume, in place of volume, you put that in there. 25 pi equals to pi r squared times h. Okay, so pi we know is pi. They want you to leave as pi times radius squared times h, which is 12 divided by 3. So times 3 first to get rid of this denominator 3. You don't want times numerator. Times 3 here, like that. Times 3. That's 75 pi equals to 12 pi, because 12 times 12 is 12 pi, is radius squared. Okay, divide both sides by the 12 pi, divide by 12 pi. Okay, here's the trick to this. Let me explain. Pi crosses out, 12 crosses out. Pi crosses out right here. Radius squared is that. Okay, and then reduce this. Should have recorded sooner, huh? Oh. Or just divide it and get a decimal. 75. Reduce it by, can it divide by 3? Oh yeah, can be divided by 3. Hold on, divide by 3. Could simplify, divide by 3. 3 into that is 25. 3 in that is 4, right? Not 27, but 25. 25 times 3 is 75. Yep. Then take the square root. Take the square root. Many of you have forgotten this. That becomes 5 over 2 equals to radius. So the radius is 2.5. Exactly. Let's subdivide it here. 75 divided by 12 should have been easier that way to get to 6.5, and the square root of that is 2.5. Yep, square root of 6. Yep. So the radius is 2.5. So without a calculator, you can do this part. Aha. Just let you know. It's important to know these things actually. Okay, and you find height, remember, height's a little bit different. There's no squared in height. And they gave you this, so round it to the nearest hundredth. Alrighty, and here for the review part, based on the graph to the right, what is the coordinate for the center of dilation? This is the center of dilation. The coordinates, these are coordinates right here. Coordinates for center of dilation is 17, 17. What is the scale factor used in a graph to your right? Scale factor. Okay, you may have forgotten. This is 1. Count as 1. Another 3 is 2. Another 3 is 3. 3 altogether. Look at this way. That's 5, 5, and then 5, also 3. Scale factor of 3. It's an enlargement. It's dilation. So scale factor of 3. Find the distance of x if each box represents 6 miles. Ha ha! So I hope you guys read that each box Okay, find this distance. I would use Pythagorean Theorem. A squared plus b squared equals to c squared. A squared is 3, 6, 9, 9, and that's 5 times, that's 15. 9 squared plus 15 squared equals to c squared. 81 plus 225 equals c squared. 306 c squared. Take the square root. Square root of that, I don't know. But whatever your answer is, make sure you times it by 6 miles. So the distance of whatever this answer is, 16 is 296 or 286, I'm not sure, 17. So it's between 16 and 17. So the distance of xz is, so whatever your answer is, 16 point something, times that by 6 miles to find out blank miles. Okay? Make sure you do that because each box represents 6 miles on here. It's 100 degrees, 180 degrees clockwise, or you can say 180 degrees counterclockwise. That's the transformation that occurs there. So clock rotation of 180 degrees clockwise, shorter to right, all identify all congruent to line segment from the graph. Congruent sides, I wrote it wrong. Identify all congruent sides to the line segment from the graph. Okay, so let's see. N is congruent to WA, right here. M is congruent to AG. Well, you guys finished the rest. Write a linear equation for WG. Well, they want you to write an equation for WG right here. That's WR. WG right there. Well, the good thing is the slope is right here. You go down 1, right 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1, right 4. So my slope is down 1, right 4. No y-intercept. Because there's no y-intercept, you have to use y minus y1 equals to x equals to m parentheses x minus x1 point slope. Okay, well, let's see. This is the coordinate here is 1, negative 4. The coordinate for G is 5, negative 5. I count this as x1, y1. Okay, so I'm going to use 1, negative 4 right here. Y minus y1, which is negative 4, equals to m, which is negative 1 over 4. X minus x1 is 1. Y plus 4 equals to negative 1 over 4x. Distribute that. Negative to negative is a positive 1 over 4. Add 4, add 4. So here y equals to negative 1 over 4x plus 4 and 1 4. Well, 1/4 is 0.25. Should know that one. Write an equation that's be parallel. Parallel, same slope, and different y-intercept. So y equals to negative 1/4 x. Notice the slope's the same. Different y-intercept plus 8 is parallel because the slope, negative 1/4, is the same, but the y-intercept is different. Okay, write a linear equation that is perpendicular to the line in line D. Okay, in problem D, perpendicular means opposite and reciprocal slope.
Let me find out what date. What date am I going to Vegas?
The 27th.
The 27th?
Yeah.
And when is she? That's too late? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Yeah. But yeah, I go out there quite a bit, but we were out there about a week ago.
Okay.
A week ago, not about.
Perpendicular to the line in problem D. Explain why it's perpendicular. Okay, so you need y equals to opposite. Opposite of a negative is a positive. Positive 4 over 1 and reciprocal over 1. So just 4. X, and it doesn't matter what the y-intercept is, so you can put negative 1. Is perpendicular because the slope is opposite and reciprocal to the original slope of negative 1 over 4. Okay? That's why it's perpendicular, and that's it.